Greetings! Today I'm going to be showing you how you can build your Unity 6 game to the Webgl platform and upload it to itchio really quickly. Let's get right into it. So once you have your game ready, you want to go up to File and then go to Build Profiles. Once in here, you want to navigate to the web platform. If the web platform is greyed out, you'll need to go into your Unity hub and install the Webgl platform. Then restart Unity and reopen up your project, and it will be here. Then what you want to do is you want to click on Add Build Profile here. And then you want to click on Web, and then click on Add Build Profile. You can right click on your profile and rename it. I'll call it Epic Web. And there's a couple of settings I recommend you change. So for code optimization, I recommend you go with disk size. This will usually mean your Webgl game is a little bit smaller, meaning the user spends less time downloading the game and more time playing the game. Then go to Customize Player Settings. This will look like the player settings in older versions of Unity. You want to go to Resolution and Presentation. Make sure it's a resolution that suits your game. I'll do 1280 by 720. And we'll make sure we use the default Webgl template. Next, go to Splash Image. Untick Show Splash Screen. You can do this using a free version of Unity 6 or above. Then go to Publishing Settings. I recommend having Brotli as the compression format, and strongly recommend you have decompression fallback ticked. This will mean if there's an issue decompressing your Unity game, a JavaScript decompressor that's bundled with your Webgl game will be used instead, and the user can play your game. Once you're happy with the settings, you want to click on Switch Profile to switch to this new profile you've made. Then you may need to wait a moment for Unity to recompile your scripts. Then you want to click on the Build button. Then you ideally want to make a new folder to put your game in. So we'll call it Amazing Game Build. Then you want to click on the folder and then click on Select Folder. Building your game can take a few minutes depending on how big it is. Once your Webgl game has built, you want to navigate to it in the Windows File Explorer. Then you want to right click, go to New, and then make a zip folder. We'll call this Amazing Game Zip. Then you want to open up your game build folder. Then you want to drag to select everything, then right click, and then click on Copy, or use Ctrl-C on your keyboard. Then find the zip folder, and paste in everything you just copied. Now we need to go to itchio. If you haven't got an account, you can create an account up here. If you have an account, you can click on the drop-down arrow here, and then upload a new project. We need to give it a title, Amazing Game. You can upload a cover image if you want to, and upload a video, and even some screenshots. You can upload a cover image if you want to, and a gameplay video, and some screenshots, but these are optional. Classification, you probably want to keep it as game. For kind of project, you want to do HTML. Don't do this Unity stuff down here, it's HTML. We have made a Webgl game that has a HTML index file. It's HTML. For release status, you can do whatever you like. For pricing, you can do what you like, but I'm going to stick with no payments. Then for uploads, we want to upload a zip file containing our index.html file. So we need to click on Upload Files. Then we need to navigate to where we have our zip folder and upload it. This can take a while, depends on how big the game is. Then we want to tick on the box saying this file will be played in the browser. You can also change the display name if you want to. You can change how this is embedded in the web page, and you can change the viewport dimensions. I recommend the viewport dimensions are the same as what you selected when building your Webgl game. So I'm going to do 1280 by 720. There are frame options here. You don't need to tick any of them, but read through them, decide if you need to. You can add a description if you want to. Amazing game. You can select a genre if you want to. You can give it tags. You need to disclose if you used AI-generated content. As my game literally has nothing in it, I'm going to put no. You can add App Store links if you want to, and you can even give your game a custom noun. Then what you need to do is you can either pick draft or restricted, and then click on save and view page. If you want to make it public, don't worry, we'll do that in a second. But we can now run our game, we can have it load up, and it's working. The game literally does nothing. It's that amazing. And if you want to make your game public, you can then go back to Edit Game up here. You can scroll down to the bottom and click on Public. You can also configure some settings. For instance, you may not want it to appear when people search for stuff, but you just want to have a game up. Maybe it's a portfolio piece, maybe it's like an early testing phase, whatever you want. Then you click on Save. You can't make your page public right away, you have to make it restricted, then save, then go back to the Edit Game settings, and then make it public. But that's it for this tutorial. So we're going to save our game, we'll go back to View Page, and the URL up here is what you can share with people you want to play your game. So thanks for being a great audience, be sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.